What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. OG is back. You guys already know what time it is with this OG. He doesn't talk about it, he stays about it. First and foremost, people, I got to give a shout out to my all of my team members, my members here on YouTube, which isn't many, but even one is great for me, because I never expected that. I appreciate you guys very much. My team members, my subscribers, and all of my followers on Instagram, man. I appreciate every last one of you guys, man. Because of you guys, I keep on pushing. Because of the comments that you leave on my, or the questions that I should say on my Q&As that you guys leave for me, they keep me going, because believe it or not, people, getting behind this screen and putting up content every day for you guys, it's a job in itself, and I'm sure every last one of you guys are aware that I am a full-time online fitness coach. So most of my day is consumed with taking care of my team members, going over profiles to making sure that they're dialed in, and spending valuable time with my family, because if you guys have been following me on YouTube or on Instagram, you guys are well aware of my story, my upbringings, growing up in the hood, going through the trials and tribulations from being homeless to broke to hungry to, addicted to drugs, shot at, I've been stabbed, the whole lifestyle of, growing up hood style, baby. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, people, before I go on any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, people. Put the notification on bell, your notification bell on all, and help this channel grow. It's been growing, and I appreciate it. Like I said in the past, I'm going to tell you guys today, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. You can't talk about it, you just got to be about it. So if you want to make that change on becoming that best version of yourself, you already know what time it is with me, man. Shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. I will provide you with the blueprint that will get you the results that you've been chasing after time, people. And it's not very extreme. Well, it's not extreme at all. It's all about consistency. Consistency dialed in with nutrition is a plus. That's where you get the results. As far as myself, I do 35, 45 minutes, backyard boogie in the backyard, and that's how I'm able to sustain the results that I've gotten. That with the nutrition being on point, it's smooth sailing. People that are just getting started in their fitness journey, you have to look at the bigger picture and realize why you're doing it. Once you figure out your why, it's pretty simple after that. If you're confused and not knowing how to tackle your fitness goals, that's when you reach out to somebody that has experience in that, whether it be me or the next person. Yeah. But anyways, people, I'm going to touch on a little bit about these fires. The fires in one particular individual that spoke on my neighborhood. I'm not going to get into it because that guy hasn't the slightest idea what my neighborhood is about, or hasn't the slightest idea of any history of my neighborhood. So he actually, in my eyes, made himself look lame, grown-ass man bumping his gums, doing what he did. But anyways, people, for those of you that have been reaching out to me and asking me and sending me your prayers about the fires, I appreciate that, man. I really sincerely appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. means a lot to me, but I want to put it out there because I'm not going to be like the rest of these individuals trying to fucking, I don't know what they're doing. All of a sudden, everybody's a news person out there filming these fires. Yeah, I mean, I could look out my door and look them, I could see them from out my backyard, but I'm not in harm's way. Thank God for that. I'm about like from here to the mountains where they're burning right now is probably about maybe a good 15 miles, I would say. I'm just guesstimating, okay, people? I really don't know. Yeah, but I could see them right out my backyard. But yeah, I'm not in harm's way. I appreciate every last one of you guys' prayers and your concerns, man. That means a lot. But keep them prayers coming, man, because there's a lot of people that are going through it right now. And yeah, I know a lot of people, they might have their opinion. Oh, well, them fools are all rich, get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. It doesn't matter, That individual who lived up there and lost his home, some of them people had resided in that home for generations, and now they lost their total history. It's gone, burnt to ashes. That's a fucked up feeling. I don't give a fuck how much money you got in your bank, You can't replace history. Money can't buy history, It can make history, but it can't buy history. If you know what I mean by that when I say that. But yeah, these individuals, man, are going through it. It's a sad thing. And for them individuals that are supposedly starting these fires deliberately, you guys are some punk bitches for doing shit like that. I'm just speaking for myself. Now, if circumstances were changed here, and somebody like me were to get caught doing something like that, they'd probably try to get me for attempted murder. So I'm just saying, you individuals, man, that are supposedly saying that, I don't know how true it is, because I really don't watch the news. My news is this social media, the way people be popping up on my feed, and it's like, what the fuck? This guy's a news broadcaster now? Or this individual's a broadcaster now? It is what it is, That's their thing. That they push this social media to the max, As far as myself, I push it to share a little bit of content and share a little bit about my fitness world and what I do on helping people change their lives. But yeah, so today's video is going to be a little short, man. I know it's probably not what you want to hear. You guys love hearing those little war stories and stuff. Tomorrow I'll bring you guys a little banger, you know what I mean? It happens. It's related to an individual that I had addressed in the past and almost made me go viral on this social media. I didn't even know. My team member, as a matter of fact, my team member, Julio Gotos, he reached out to me and said, hey, coach, you're going viral. I said, what do you mean going viral? What's that mean, man? He says, yeah, look at the internet. And my mugshot was everywhere, just because I made a comment. You know what I mean? And I just made a comment on my beliefs, and the way, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to leave that out of it. But anyways, there was an individual that left a comment on my one of my stories that I had put up, and he feels that I should address this individual. First and foremost, my boy, much respect to you, but that the way that you came at me, my boy, is incorrect. But I know you're younger than me, so I didn't really take offense to that, because ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do and how to do, because I could guarantee you one thing right now: my neighborhood does not need fucking validation from anybody. We're very well known. Shit happens in every neighborhood. You can't babysit, younger homies and keep an eye on them 24/7. Come on now. This individual's talking about what was it? The next town over using the N-word. That's their choice. In my neighborhood, we don't use it. And as far as brothers being in my hood, during my time, there was maybe from what I've seen, maybe maximum one family that lived there. So I will not touch on that topic. I touched a little bit when I grew animosity towards certain people, and the reason is because they showed hatred towards me. What was I supposed to do? Bow down? Got me fucked up. I don't bow down to nobody, baby. But anyways, and nobody in my hood's gonna bow down to anybody. I guarantee that. You know, we come from where you get your hand shook, your money took, and you know, there's more to that saying. And for those of you that know, you know. I'm not gonna put it on here on social media. And if you want to know, and if you don't know, forget about it. It's none of your motherfucking business. But anyways, people, yeah, this individual, man, went bumping his gums, you know, and I'm not going to say that I agree with some of the shit that he says, or I'm not going to say that I disagree. But my boy, it doesn't look good coming from your side. And I know this will probably get back to you, but like I said, there ain't no shine off of my boots. You know, my boots stay Bonnaroo. They stay shined up. But yeah, so obviously the person that was speaking on my neighborhood and my younger little homies, he spoke the way he felt. As far as telling, you know, every day people that speak on this social media is being watched by the feds, law enforcement, or whoever else is viewing this stuff. So you could step up and just say one word wrong, and you would be telling on yourself. You may not notice it, but other people will. The audience usually pays more attention to them, what the person that is spitting out the information does. You know, because sometimes people that are out here behind these screens speaking, they mean it a certain way, but the people that accept that information in their head receives it differently. You know, I'm going to give you an example. Prison terminology. A lot of people like to use the terminology that comes out from behind them walls. And one example is dropouts. That word is used so freely. Dropouts, people don't even know the fucking meaning behind it. It's crazy. You know, they have different definitions to it. You know, in order to become a dropout, you had to have dropped in. You know, you had to have been part of a supposed organization that exists behind them walls. And that when they drop out is legitimately that was part of that an organization, one of the few that were back there, and had to have debriefed. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes shit that you hear on social media, it really comes out differently than the person means to put it out there. That's why a lot of times when you hear me speak, I'm very cautious on what I say, because I got to keep in mind I come from a different generation of these people nowadays, and their vernacular is going to be different than mine. I'm old school, and there's another example. OGs have a different definition and meaning nowadays. You know what I mean? I see people being called OGs, and I wouldn't call them an OG. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not going to contest anything. Like I said, different strokes for different folks, man. If that's what floats your boat, so be it. You know, but that individual that was addressing my neighborhood, you should just keep my neighborhood out your mouth. You know, because you haven't the slightest idea anything about my hood, especially St. Tecatos. I've never stuck a needle on my arm in my motherfucking life. The only needles that have been in my arms are ink needles, the E string, guitar strings, or a paper clip from being tatted, picked on. You know, when I don't mean being picked on like as a kid, being picked on, you know, tattoos, you know. But anyways, people, like I said, this is going to be a short video. Before I go, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all. If you guys really want to get started in your fitness journey, I will get you going. I will not turn you away. You could finance my program. And if you can't afford a down payment, I'll work with you on the down payment as well. You know, it's basically put it away like a layaway plan. You know, I give you a receipt, I'll send you an invoice, everything. And it's good to go, man. I'm guaranteed, man. I really enjoy helping people change their lives and breaking those limited beliefs, you know. A closed mouth won't get fed. And the hardest thing, like I said, about my program is finally admitting to yourself that you need help, you know, because, you know, take a look at yourself in the mirror. You know, you still look like you did last year and the year before. And you keep on making them weenie ass fucking New Year's resolutions, because, you know, I guarantee you a lot of people, well, I can't say that now because I haven't been to the gym for a minute. I've been doing that backyard boogie, but I'm sure them gyms are pretty fucking empty, really, especially now that they're trying to do that magic pill. What is that, Ozempic or some shit like that? That's some crazy shit, man. Keep in mind, simple shit is just gonna come out, it won't, put it this way, there's gonna be side effects, man. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true, you know. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that Ozempic shit, but I'm sure there's a lot of side effects behind it. You can't go wrong with investing in yourself and, you know, eating correctly, eating clean, and, you know, adding, you know, incorporating a little exercise to your A game, you know. Why wouldn't you? You know, live your best today, man. That way you can live your best tomorrow for your family. Don't bring your expiration date shorter than it has to be. I mean, you know, when it's time, it's time. You have to go, you have to go. Ain't nobody stopping it. But as far as when it involves your overall health, take care of yourself, man. You got people out here that love you, and you got people that love to hate you. It's entirely up to you, man. But I know I'm living my best life today. That way I could be around here longer for my family for the years to come. I stay in the best shape of my life, and I'm not going to get diverted to doing all this other bullshit on social media and involving myself with, you know, the drama that goes out here. But anyways, people, yeah, I know I went rambling on, but remember to hit that like and subscribe button, put your notification bell on all. And if you, like I said, you want to get started, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. People, you can't talk about it, just be about it. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours. Let's do this.